It's Sunday, it's 8 o'clock, it must be stream time. Hi folks, and welcome back to... what's happening? Oh, some scorpions came in. Yeah, welcome back to Conan Exiles. We took a little week out last week to go and have a little play around in the Dune Awakening beta weekend, but we're back once again in our spiritual home of the Exiled Lands. So, let's see who's here. Oh, I'm spinning about. There we go. Let's see. What have we got in the way? Why does that keep tabbing? Right, if I leave that there and then tab out over here, it should stay. Okay, right, let me see. The first person here today was Ian Ogg. Congratulations, Ian, you were first. Oops, I'm a tad early, he says. Robert Mannix was second. Good evening. Sheriff Noman was third. Good evening to you. Sheriff says, let me share while we are waiting. Lately, I've started a new game in the Exiled Lands and been really unlucky with legendaries. Oh. Out of frustration and just for fun, I took 6 hearts of a hero, 4 Nordheimer, 2 hearts of the sand, and headed to Hanuman's Grotto, where I got the luckiest loot in my life. You got 4 silverbacks, 1 Jedi Protector, and a Black Yeti. Pretty useless, but lucky. So, 4 silverbacks out of 6 hearts of the hero, 1 Jedi Protector out of 4 Nordheimer, and 1 Black Yeti out of 2 Heart of the Sands. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well done. Cathy Ann, hello, good to see you. Cathy Ann says, I will not be with you live due to a very hectic and stressful weekend. Oh dear. Please have fun, stay safe, and chat with you again next week. Okay, I hope everything's okay, Cathy Ann. You take care of real life, that's what's more important, and we'll hopefully catch you next week. Bandy B, good evening, how are you? 6 badges, bonsoir mon ami. Salem Promptheus. Hi, Anger and friends. Rex Havoc, good to see you. Zarmal, good evening. How are you? Bulwark, hello. Everyone, good evening. How are you, folks? Hope everything's good. All very good. Thank you, Bulwark. Shade says, evening to all. Hello, Shade. Good to see you. Ian Ogg says, hey, everyone. I wonder if you can guess which lunatic exile has been sitting here typing greetings and messages without checking that his keyboard is connected properly. Let me think. Who could it be? Sheriff says, happens to the best of us. Game Labs, good evening. How are you? Happy Sunday, says Game Labs. Trip FDW, hello. Good to see you. Bourbon86X, hello to you. Bourbon now has some more videos out on his YouTube channel, so everybody should pop along. It looks like, Bourbon, you're mainly a streamer, would that be correct to say? And then there's some VODs get put on YouTube afterwards. I think that's what it looks like. His second Exile Lands video got put up this week, but there's a whole bunch of Sipta ones on his channel too. Yakarob, hello, Anger and everyone. I changed my profile pic to my latest look on our Exile server. Ooh, cool. Evening all, says Griznak. Joe Kim, good afternoon to you. Nefer, hello. Troy Kurtz, good to see you. I see Badges and Bulwark and Cathy and Trip and all kinds of people, indeed. How are you, Troy? You had a week off from the Campfire Clowns this week. Everybody saying hello to everyone. How do gaming? Hello, Miduk. How are you? Teresa, Zemerhalov, maybe. Teresa Zermahalov. I'll call you Teresa. Hello to you. Good to see you. Never says, I went to the unnamed city and got out with the newest in fashion. Only got armor. Ooh, okay. Troy Kurt says, I'm still alive on your server, Trip FDW, wish me luck. Oh, so Troy's still doing a Nomad challenge on Trip's server. Nice. Fike, good to see you. Hello everyone, how are you? PG Ben, good to see you. Hello. Bourbon says, yeah, mainly a streamer on Twitch. Okay, that makes more sense. Right. We're back here, and I don't know how foolhardy this is going to be, but the next step in our Dungeon Delver what are they called? Journey steps? Is to find the Well of Skellos. So I think what we're going to do today is we're going to give Brownie his first real test, and we're going to take him up to the Well of Skellos to see what it's like up there. I detest the Well of Skellos now that they've... Oh, more scorpions coming in. Squad assemble. Come on. That took its time. Yeah, since they buffed up all the humans up there, it's ridiculous up there now. And I mean, the humans up there are doing more damage than 3 Skull World bosses and dungeon bosses, which is just a bit crazy. So we're going to need the best healing possible, and in this case it's cooked shellfish. So earlier today I've got my fish traps up here in the Shattered Springs, and up there I went and add some shellfish traps as well. So hopefully we can go and get ourselves some of that. I do have a sandstorm mask with me. So let's quickly shoot up there first. Over this direction. Fike says, after 8 months in exiled lands without a death, yesterday I died from heat in the unnamed city as I consumed the wrong food. Do not try spicy food in there. I didn't have water with me. Oh dear, so you definitely need water with you because it's hotter than normal. It seems to be the temperature is hotter than normal in dungeons and in places like the unnamed city. So you will consume more water anyway in there, so you definitely need to take water with you. And it's a really bad idea to eat spicy food. Yakorob says, I only go into the Well of Skeleton by Dragonmouth so I can deal with less people. I hate the volcano now. Yeah, that's the way I go too. GameLab says, oh dear, don't forget heals and a bedroll. Bedrolls are pretty much pointless in the volcano because the heat, without your armor on, the heat is so much that respawning like naked in the volcano is not much use. So if the worst is to happen, we'll probably cheat. Whoa, 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 what am I doing? What am I doing? Stop speaking, stop speaking. Put my sandstorm breathing mask on first. Right, so it's shellfish we need. But we'll just take it all. I was 44 in that one, 20 in that one, and 30 in that one. So that should be enough. Did I hear? I did hear. It's a crystal rock nose. Down you go. Right, let's go and get that cooked up. But yeah, we definitely want lots and lots of heals, that's for sure. And that's why I'm making him the best healing food that he can eat. To heal him as quickly as possible. And this is going to be a real test for fish from that water is already cheating, says Namerson. Fishing in the sulfur pits, isn't that something? I know. You can drink from it too. Whoa. Right, let's get this cooked up, and then I want to take... In fact, I don't have a transportary stone here. I'm going to make a transportary stone here, and I'm going to take the stuff to make another one up at Dragon's Mouth, so we can get back quicker. Stand guard there. What have you got on you? Have you got anything on you? Just food. Right. Helmet back. In we go. Is it just cooked in here? It is just cooked in there. Right, stick that, and that in there. Can we squish the rest for oil? No, it's only fish, not shellfish. I don't think I've got enough room. Yeah, I'm just going to chuck that stuff out. I'm not going to keep that at the moment. We don't need that. Right, what do we need in order to craft a Transportary Stone? Where are they? Under sorcery? Nope, they must be under decorations. There it is. 200 brick, 100 silver bars, 100 alchemical base, and 3 torches. Okay, right, brick will be in here. So I'm going to need 400 brick altogether. I'm going to give you half of it. Alchemical base, I should have a bunch in here. I do. I'm going to need 200 of that. And again, I'm going to give you half of it. I didn't pick it up. Try that again. 200. Take. Give you half. Silver bars. Silver bars, we've got that. 200, that's for our silver mine run the other couple of weeks ago. Again, give you half of that. And I'm going to need some fibre. I've only got 2 fibre in there. Have I got any fibre in here? Nope. Going to need to get fibre. I don't think I've got fibre anywhere else. To make some torches. Are we going to a place with skeleton cheese chests? We are, and in preparation I've already got 6 with me. So that I don't forget them. I've already thought about that this afternoon. You should have made a map room by now as well. Yeah, that's true. But I don't have a... Do I have... I don't think I've been to the... Oh no, I did go to the volcano for the Freya quest, but I didn't activate any what are they called? Obelisks up there. Right, let me get a little bit of that and a chop of that, and then make torches. Improvised torches. I want to craft 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, Robert. Let's get back home. Never seen. It's been a long time since I died as much as in your server. It was wonderful, having a great time. You sure? Don't forget your keys. You should have made a map room and see. I see them in the inventory. Yep. Ivan, you're right. Don't forget to take a dancer. Also, I think I've only got 1 dancer at this moment in time. So, oh, in fact, well, I've got other dancers, but they're at my other stones that I used earlier on. Stand guard here. But initially we'll just be using it to teleport back. So I've got a dancer here to cleanse me when I get back. We'll eventually... Oh, bear's blocking the way. We'll eventually get some other dancers for other stones. Right. Let's see. 5. Overlapping with another object. What? Did not go to fit in here. Is that thing in the roof? The light in the roof going to block it? Oh, what? It's not going to fit inside. That's a bit of a nightmare. I've got a feeling it doesn't go on the ground either. It has to go... Oh no, it did. I saw it flash up there. In fact, we can get... What's in here? Nothing. We can get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. Go. 5. Think. Oh, but we'll have to activate it. Oh, that's a point. Ah, no, we don't have... Do we have blood? Extinguish. So we need 3 sacrificial blood to activate it. Do we have such a thing? Not in there. I don't think we do. I think we've used it all. Ah, god damn. We're going to have to go and get some sacrificial blood as well. Right, stone goes in there. Twine goes in there. Wood goes in there. I'm just going to chuck the rest of this stuff out. We don't need them. Ah, me. Take down the braziers and it will fit. Yeah, maybe, could be. Let me see. We're going to need a couple of flasks. Building since the update has become a pain. Play Big or Die, good to see you. Good evening. Also, drop-in video releases. I need to go... I've got a stone around this way. Let's go. Take down the runs, it'll fit. Think so as well. I thought it was the Gruznak saying... Ah, okay, so the building thing. I get you. I get you, Ian. Silver mine or use the orbs in Sepamaru. Gruznak says, I've had moments where my thralls killed a mob. Not even close to where I was building, but it still wouldn't let me place until I skinned the mob to remove it. Oh, really? I've heard a lot that you can't sync the wheels of friendship that I tend to put in the ground floor of my buildings and sink them into the ground so they're 2 floors high instead of having to go 3. Apparently you can't sink them into foundations anymore, which is a shame. Right, so I'm going to need 3 to so I'm going to need 6 of these altogether to activate the one at the base and the one. Is there any in here? There isn't. Right. Bear, you can just stand guard here too. I'll need my knockout recruitment stick. And I'll need to put my chain on 6. Right. Bonk. Take the first one. Stick them on. Oh, don't go killing him. Don't go killing him. Come back. Knock him out too. The brownie doesn't knock him out. Doesn't kill him even. Drag him over here. Right, let's go check out the sky. Sacrifice. Let's look at that. Never saying, Audio Gaming, I'm on Discord. Can you send me the link to your YouTube channel? Of course you can. Oh. This is definitely the best place to learn and chat with good people. I agree, Troy. I agree. Right, so that'll be 1. Put that in a flask. And then get the second one, put them on, sacrifice them. Let's look at the bazaar, see what's in there today. The Zingarian Vintner bundle is the main thing today, with the vines and the tub and stuff. What else have we got? Floor paint specials, detest floor paints. Express yourself, a bunch of different emotes. What have we got? Fake death, beat chest, charge, Pictish right dance, exhort, and Viking horn. Okay. Right, are we done? Yep. Craft that. We want to get some more friends, juice dispensers. Play big or die says he finds that ritual disturbing as well. It's not that I find it disturbing, it's just that it's got a not so good on YouTube, and I know of people who have had their whole channel shut down because of it. So I blurred it out on my original videos, and when we're doing it live, why can I not pick? Oh, when we're doing it live, we just look at other things. But it is it's pretty gruesome. I guess everybody here knows what is actually going on in the background. Right, so we've got 2. This is number 3. What else we've got? Pictish Stalker set. So that comes with the Pictish Stalker armour, which is okay, I guess. Pictish Stalker Cudgel, a hefty club hewn from Zulia. It's very totem pole kind of thing. A Pictish Saber-tooth skin, some war paint, prey tracking emote. Angelo, ooh, made it in time for him to be a fake sorcerer, indeed. How are you, Angelo? Anna Briella calls it a spa treatment, okay. Any news from Funcom regarding the bug fixes and the new update? Any date mentioned? Not that I've heard. Not that I've heard. Play Big says, I've hidden that on videos as well. I didn't know about channels getting banned. Nice to know, thanks. Yeah, unfortunately. And the person who got his channel banned, he kind of got 3 strikes over, like basically overnight, and it's a 3 strikes and you're out kind of thing. So he got 3 strikes overnight without a chance to have any comeback on it because it was overnight and he was asleep. But when he came back in the morning, his channel was gone. Right, that's 3. Yes, I just tend to avoid it. Play safe and just not show it. Real sorcerers don't fear corruption, says Angelo. Get you. Thank you for wandering about. Throat feels dry, so it does. Let's do this one and then we'll go and get a drink. I wish I remembered about this earlier on. I could have done this off camera to save a bit of time. What else have we got? Flamboyant feasts, which gives you the banquet table and some nice chairs and a whole bunch of food. I got the ham. I can't remember where they got the ham from. It was maybe on the... Is that on a Game Pass? There's a cooked turtle. These must have come from other things. They're all bundled together here as different platters. Okay. Get that. Number 4. We'll go down here and get some water while we have it. Helios says, do you have any strategies to farm tar, or is it just hunting for leather? Or is it just hunting for leather for the... I've never had to farm tar ever because you get so much. I end up chucking out tar because you get so much tar from just tanning hides that's never something I've had a problem getting. Why is I not able to drink? There we go. Are these full up? They are full up. I will take some food as well. And we'll knock this guy out. Yeah, you'll tend to find that the amount of leathers that you'll be harvesting and putting it in your tannery, you'll get so much tar that that's not going to be a problem. Do that one. I think I would. Oh no, we haven't done them all. The last two, the little ones, are a Stygian trebuchet, just a slightly different style trebuchet, and a kennel, a wall paint for a kennel. Again, not a big fan of wall paints. As was said before, Funcom very generously tend to give me all of these for free, which is very nice of them. But yeah, some of these things are stuff I would never buy. Okay, right, stick that one in the flask. That'll be 5. We need one more. Let me see. How do gaming look at 6? Look at 6. What? Never says, from Anger's videos of June, I think that Funcom should rethink the chest sizes. Apart from that, everything is cool. So the chest sizes are okay. The 10 slot chest, and obviously that is just the first chest. You can get bigger chests once you move up to iron tier. Get my thing out already, so I can go knock you out and then go E and run. Yeah, I could discuss about previous chest sizes in Dune, but I'm still not allowed to talk about that. But yeah, those chest sizes that are available now, it's an interesting mechanic to have the volume size on it as well. So unlike in Conan, where you could have a chest with 20 slots like that and have 1,000 stone in each one, there is a volume size, which kind of makes sense. I mean, if you've got a little chest, you're not going to be able to have 20,000 stone in it. So the volume size kind of makes sense, and I don't think it's that crippling. You will end up with a bunch of those little chests to start with, but then you'll get the bigger chests as soon as you move into the iron tier. So it's not that restrictive. Not that bad. Let's just look at the map. We've done with the bazaar. What else do we have here? PG Ben says, I'm currently running around gathering treasure in my current playthrough. I decided to see how far I can get with purges, but I ran out of treasure at level 4. Okay. Bulwark, they're pretty silent for a while now. I guess their focus on release of June. Certainly the marketing team will definitely be focused on June. The guys over in the States, they're still working on fixes. But I don't know if they're working on more sort of core coding fixes as opposed to top level bug fixes. I mean, there might be some actual fundamental issues with the integral code of the game that needs to be fixed, which, although that takes a lot of hours to fix, it doesn't show anything. It's not something you can go, oh look, this is fixed now. It's just some core that you need that code to be stable so that when you do your update and changes, your updates become stable. How do gaming says, Helios, just farm purges. So you'll obviously get treasure from doing purges. For the lower purges, you'll get treasure. So that's How do gaming, the master of purges, is suggesting that you farm purges. Yakorob says, the baby cooked shaleback is sad. I own that set also. Right, that should be number 6. Troy also thinks it would be really tender. Angelo says, I added 4 more SMG turrets to my base and 6 more shotgun turrets. I think I have a problem. What game is that? 7 Days to Die, Angelo? Is that what you're talking about? Because there's obviously no SMG turrets in Conan. And I'm sure I saw Angelo and I'll do discussing 7 Days to Die on Discord at some point in time. Krishna says, I guess if we do loads of purges, tar... Oh, okay, tar would become an issue. So we're looking for tar for the whatever they're called. The things that drop burning tar down onto them. Yeah, something... Yeah, I've just... I've not done that many purges, so I've never run out of tar, but you'll get so much tar from harvesting hides, sticking hides into your tannery. Let me see. Yeah, no problem. Troy Helios. I have 20k iron and 10k brimstone just sitting there because I can't make tar. Wow. Iron. Oh, okay. Iron and brimstone. Okay, so you want to make what have you? So you want to use the brimstone with the tar to make steel fire. Okay, I see. Well, if you've done all that farming of iron and brimstone, you just need to go out and start killing animals using the best skinning knife you get to get as much hides as possible, and then get them in the tannery. Joker Rio, good to see you. How are you? Sheriff says the problem is you don't need leather as much these days, but you do need tar for purges. True, but yeah, you can just go. You can just chuck it out. If you'll end up with your tannery full of stuff, and you can just. And I've been chucking out tar in the past because it's blocking up all the slots, and I didn't need it. But obviously now you can use it for your purges. Skin all the purge mobs, it'll give you tons of height. That's a great one. As you're doing purges, skin them. All the people you kill, get that hide and get it in a tannery. David William George Newell, good to see you. Decided you're going to treat yourself next month, going to get a Livono Legion Go. Okay. I'm guessing that's a gaming laptop, Livono Legion Go. Sheriff, what? That's what I do, Grishnak, but then throw away the leather. Okay, so get the hides, turn them, skin in the tannery, get your tar, and then throw the leather away. That's fair. You'll always have an excess of something. Ian says, incidentally, I know I put it on Anger's Discord channel, but regarding tanneries and tannering tables, you get 2 pieces of leather for every piece of crocodile hide you put in the tannery. If you're wanting tar, it may be a better idea to put all your hides in the tanning table to turn them into, get more hide from them in the tanning table, and then put that hide in the tannery, just to, because each one will then give you more tar. And a good pick for a bark, that's true. On a tanning table you get 3 thick hides for every 2 rhino, elephant and bear hides. Never says put a tannery next to your purge place. Yep. Audu Gaming says he's got a whole video for farming purges. There we go. When your base is in front of New Asgarth, you will have a lot of iron. You get 25,000 just farming around the crater. Nice one. In one run. Yep, it's the handheld, plus you get a cradle for it. Ah, okay, so like a Asus ROG. A handheld PC that you can dock, so you get a full-blown PC. Fair enough. Good to see. Right, so I've got what we need now. I was going to say, where's the horse? Right, you can start following me. You can come with me. Oh, are we going to end up having enough time to do this? Hopefully we will. David says I like to use a star metal pick to get bark. Yeah, the better the pick you have, the more bark you will get. Same with all the tools. The better grade of tool, the more resources you'll get. Play Big or Die says I'll be watching those videos about purges later. Thanks for making them. He's the man. Lots of absolutely crazy purges, but there's also lots of good info in these videos as well. Some very good, entertaining, crazy purges, but also some very informative purge videos as well. Elio says, I have a pickaxe, you get both wood and bark. Yeah, I've never actually tested it to see whether... Because a pickaxe gives you a bit of everything. I've never actually tested it to see whether you get more from using an actual pick over a pickaxe. Right. Brimstone. Ooh, I'm actually running a bit short on brimstone. Right, let's take 100. Let's go activate this one. Put half of that in there, and half of that in there, and activate it. Sheriff says, you will make it, Anger. You're normally still reading chat by now. Well, that's probably not too far off of it. Right. So we've probably got... That's Freya 1. That one's called Home, which is the base down in Noob River. So we'll rename this one. And say Pyramid Base. So we know which one to go to. Okay, right. We need to heal our corruption. Yakarov 1 says, I've been using the Black Blood tools. I get a good amount of bark with my pickaxe. Cool. Black Blood is one of the top level ones. Pro fodder, I'm not going to stick around. I just want to pop in to see anybody's concerns. I'm still alive, just barely. Also, hi, Kathy Ann. Well, welcome, Crow Fodder. Good to see you. How are you? Helios, bark used to be a problem, not anymore when you have a pickaxe. My pick, no Black Blood pickaxe. No pick, my pick, no Black Blood pickaxe. Okay, I see what you mean. You need to go back and watch Audu's Purge videos, says PG Ben. Never, I'm not too much into purges for myself. I'm going to copy one of Audu's game purge structures and do 1 or 2 purges. Watch his rock slide one. Yeah, that's a bit crazy. That's a mod. Right, we've got clear of our... Right, what are we going to need? We're going to need buff stuff. Is the food cooked? Oh, the food will have actually started going rotten. Right, give me his food. I'll take some top up food. Here. Of that. Torches, that stuff to ignite it. Won't need that. I need that back on there and that back on there. I need a shield for the heat. Oh, I thought I had Mistmorn. I've got Soul Spiel, which is one for the cold. Ah, damn. That's the problem of running so many different series at once. You forget which items you've got in which series. Ah, Scorpion Ward might do though. The Scorpion Ward gives you 3 bars of heat protection, which is not as good as Mistmorn. Do I know? I thought I had a Mistmorn. Not in there. Not in there. Damn. Okay. Right. We'll see what it's like with Scorpion Ward. We'll take it. We'll take it with this, and we'll take some ice with this as well. Let's take 99 from that one, and 1 from that one. There's a stack of ice. Bring some cold drinks. Yeah, that would do 2. Take some ice. You've got Mistmorn on the Sipta guide. Yeah, so I thought I had it on here as well, but it's Soul Spiel I've got. Ooh, well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Right, we want a Grey Lotus potion. We want a Tears of Gula. I've got a stack of good healing. I've got some good wraps. He needs 1 honey and 1 salted pork. Honey, salted pork, Grey Lotus. Use that. Use that, and you've probably eaten that already. 25%, yes he has. Okay. I've got my keys with me, I've got my healing with me. I think we're good to go. And I've got enough stuff to build a Transportary Stone when we get there. That, and that, and 3 torches. Yes. Right. To the volcano. Grishack says, pretty sure Scorpion Ward will be enough and you won't need the rigs. Well, I mean, I do have epic armor as well, so I'm going to get some protection with the epic armor. To be honest, I've never actually tried it. Which way will we go? We'll head up that way. Let's see. David says, I love doing the purges, so much fun. Cool. Scorpion will work, says Griznak. We'll certainly find out. PG Ben says, my purge base currently has 10 Sumerian Berserkers and 8 named archers. Though 4 of the archers are running siege cauldrons. So the big tip from Audu was all the barkeeps that you get, put them on the cauldrons. They'll tip the cauldrons quite happily. Bulwark says, take the Scorpion Queen one. Yep, we've done that. Take some ice as Sheriff. Yep, we've done that too. You got Miss Morning sip that. Yeah. Bring some cold drinks. Yeah, the ice will do the job for that. Is the Wendy's restaurant open in your country yet? There are Wendy's restaurants, but not in the city that I live in. Yet. What was it opened a few months ago? Was it Popeyes? It's on the Popeyes is unfortunately either in the very centre of the city or on the other side of town from me. But I happened to be over at the other side of town a few weeks ago, and we popped into Popeyes, and that was my first ever Popeyes, and it was good. That was stamina. David says, was doing the journey steps the other day to explore the Well of Skellos. What a disaster that was. Ended up losing 2 thralls and just managed to rescue my horse. Oh, dearie me. Fill me with confidence, David. PG Ben said, that's a good idea. I knew I needed to go back and watch Audu's videos. Audu, I did a level 10 purge at the Friends Purge base. I was the only person that was killed multiple times by a meteor. I have a lovely photo of one on top of me. Let's hope you get better beef than we do. Our fast food joints are terrible. Popeyes is pretty popular here in America. Never been there myself, says Crow Fodder. Popeyes chicken can be very good with the right cooks. Well, I was certainly impressed. It was tasty. And it was new, something new. A fast food place that I'd never been to before. Where am I? I'm there and I need to go. That's Dragon's Mouth there, isn't it? Yeah, so I need to kind of go northeast. Around this way. Rob says there are a few Popeyes by my work. We had it a few nights ago. Nice. For it's sad what they did with the volcano. I remember when we had to go there for the mounds to get the alchemists. Now we can't walk there. My biggest disappointment is the fact that they buffed up all the humans at the entrance. I'm okay with the what are they called, serpent men. I'm okay with them. They are reasonable damage and reasonable health, but the humans are just do crazy damage. It's just ridiculous the amount of damage they do, and it's just I don't agree with it, because a human with a little sword that shouldn't be able to do more damage than a world boss. Let me see. We ain't the only one. Face meets meteorite is a fun pastime, says I do. When I hear Popeye's chicken, it just makes me think of Little Nicky. Oh, I've not seen Little Nicky for a long time. Rip says, that reminds me, I need to eat some chicken. You're all making me hungry. Only ask about Wendy's because I work at one and I get to scavenge a lot of fried eggs and breakfast sausages. Okay. I still have a bedroll down over there. Where am I? Far too far to the west. We need to go up here past stargazers. They hit like trucks for sure, yeah. Oh, Mateus Andrade, thank you for the sub. Right, we're just going to skip past you. That's possibly a Delincia there, but we're just going to skip past. That's not what we're here for. Of course, that could just be the jailer in the Delincia skin. This is kind of where we need to go. Might have to climb down here. Let's jump down. Down we go. Right. Horse. Horse. There's here. Here it comes. Here he comes. Come on, Robert. Right. Turn north and head into the snow. Or get stuck on a wooden post. Let's see. The tanks, when they hit now, yeah, Bunker said, why they buffed the humans of the volcano by such a... They haven't, no. Play Big says, I died 3 times in there with 2 Delincia after me and all of us in Silent Legion armour. Nastiest place on the map. I do just had fried chicken and was very disappointed. Oh dear. The Mewing says, mini bosses like the demonic shaleback and the crocodile seem way too easy now. Is that when you're at like super low level? Because they still do a lot of damage. Obviously it's not such an issue once you're higher level with a decent weapon and decent armour, but at low level they do a lot of... If they hit you, they do a lot of damage. Oh, come on, up we go. Almost there. How have you... Sheriff says, how have you tried building a purge base in the large cave here called the Crevice, I think. There is a large cave called the Crevice somewhere around... Around here? Ring of Silence. I'm Sure it's somewhere like around here. Or down here, maybe. Might be interesting. Right, this is Dragon's Mouth. Give me the stuff. And we'll need our hammer. There we go. Then we need to ignite it. But we're not going to ignite it just now because I'm sure that'll give me corruption. And I don't want to have corruption, but we'll have the stuff ready to ignite it when we come back out. Okay, let's head into the volcano. No, it's not, and I always round my total up to support the one college. What? Let me see. Troy says he survived on KFC when he worked there as a teenager long ago. Yakarov worked at Taco Bell through college years. Krishna, I just remember I put the oven on it an hour ago and forgot to put my food in it. How do... says Sheriff, no, but I'm working on a video. Cheers for the tip. Okay, there we go. Coming to a YouTube channel soon, potentially. Do one with lots of storm callers. David says he's done that before, Grisnak. Yeah, I'm sure we all have. Nothing shameful about working in a fast food job. Damn near everyone's done it. If I could call in multi-purges, he would. Mike says, have got to go, guys. Tomorrow morning I have to catch up on the plane to Bristol for work. Take care and wish you all a nice end of the weekend. Thanks, Fike. Good to see you. Thanks for popping by. Enjoy what's left of your weekend. Have a good week. Oh, did I just run back out again? I did run back out again. Let's try that again. Oster, hello. Good to see you. Right, this way. Right, so we're not hot here. Or cold, even. Go into here. And we're not hot or cold here either. Which is okay. And then this is actually going to take us into the actual volcano. Right, so we are hot here. We're very hot here. Let me see, if we put that on. Oh, we're extremely hot. Put that on, we go down to very hot. Put ice on here. Ice gives us a bit of... There we go. There we go. Right, so we'll go down here. Not too fast or we'll end up falling, taking falling damage because it's so steep. This is always my preferred way of getting into the Well of Skellos because there is a single track that leads you all the way over to it. So no building bridges or trying to float on rocks or anything like that. You can just run down here and get straight in. And there's nothing to fight on the way. First thing to fight is that is it living magma, that little baby boss there. Right, I'll take my Tears of Gla. Okay, I think we're good to go. Right. Go take him on. See how he gets on. Crow Vorder says, it seems like the interior of the volcano is a little quicker to cook a savage than it used to be. Oh, got knocked over. Okay. So far so good. Right. So what we could do is we could just run past these guys up here and just run straight into the well, but I actually want to test out how Brownie's going to do on them. You all archers, come over here. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of them coming at once. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of them coming at once. Ow, ow, ow. I need to heal. There we go. Right, and over here. Take you down. They just keep coming. Oh no, oh no, I'm stuck in that animation. That always concerns me when we're in here. Okay. He's actually done okay, but he's taken a lot of damage. He's down to 69% damage, but we've fought a lot of them up here, and I think there's only 4 we have to fight to get past there. So that's not too bad at all. Right, let me take a bit more ice. Let me take a little bit of healing. It does seem the lava is more damaging now. Mark Santos, good to see you. How are you, Mark? The exploding golems are great in the lava. Definitely a cheese base. It's now since he does purges at our base now. Cool. Right, let's head on in. Lonely as Potato has made a stream. Welcome. Right, you're almost up to full health again. He's healing quite well with that food. We'll be burning through it though. Alright, let's see if we can... Nearly got one at a time. Okay, down to one at a time now. Come on then, get this one. There he goes. And then these 2 here pull if you go down the stairs, so let's pull them over with the bow. Get my shield back again. Stays silent as he concentrates. Right, you had healing on you. Let me take that healing. No, I don't want the rest of the stuff though. Take that, take that. Okay. That's the worst bit kinda done. I'm more confident we'll be able to do it now that we've got past there. Let me take a healing wrap again. Before says, Jim, you think I mean that the speed at which the environment heat was ending my character. Maybe it was a bug couple of months ago. I'd just been avoiding the place entirely. Eldani902, good to see you. How are you? A bear in the volcano doesn't make sense. You should die from the heat. That is also true. Game Lab says, sorry I had to step away for a few... How's it going? Well, we've just taken on the humans, the 4 humans at the top of the steps there, and the 4 humans outside, and the bear has done pretty well. With all the human... what was there, about 8 humans he took on outside, and he went down to 68% health. But he's doing good, so that's the worst bit gone, I would say. So let's get these guys now. They don't do as much damage. And if I can get some stacks of sunder on him, you can do all the damage. Right, I need to take some water and some food. There we go. Probably not going to spend too much time looting these guys because there's not much in the way of exciting loot. There you go, 5 stacks of damage for you. I'm now stuck inside the bear. Can you not get to him? Oh, he is. There are still golden lotuses around. I haven't been able to find any. That bear's a true beast, just not a beast of burden. Well, he can carry a lot when he's got 10 slots. Right, down there to the forge, turn left. Another dude here. Sound goes a bit funny when you're speaking to him down here. No, it's not base game armor, but I've been enjoying the Veneer Chieftain set for my authority builds. Nice. Nope, don't want that. Ooh. Keep the stamina, keep an eye on the stamina. Go. Makes such a difference once you get that 5 stacks of sunder on them. Get their armor down. Right, what's your health like? It's 100%. Right, well we'll try this mob here. There's a lot of them. Let me take a piece of ice. Okay, let's go. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's fighting on somebody. Oh, they're all here now. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. Go after somebody else. Oh, they are all low health. Yeah, they're all 78. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Who said that? Kruznak, thank you for that. So it's just the boss itself that's got the 3.5. Made that jump thick, tried to do it, and actually made it. Well done. Well done. There's no evidence I ate it. Hello everyone, hello to you, how are you? Okay, some may say that he's the Delencia of the animal kingdom. That is a good way of putting it, yeah. Right, where is that boss dude? What's that on there? Dictionary of Serpent Man statue. Is that the boss? Can you get out of the way? There we go, some more nice healing. Obsidian, hardened steel bow. Okay, nothing very exciting. And dragon powder, we'll take that. I'm not concerned about the other stuff. Perfected light padding, hardened leather, layered silk, we'll take them. Here. Carry them for me, please. Okay, so we came up that stairs there. We would actually want to turn right and go through this way down here. They're all pretty much one-shots. Yeah, they were. I was expecting them all to be 2,000 odds, like this guy. I typically don't bother because the chests that you get the loot that they're protecting is not really worth it. So I haven't actually fought those guys for ages. I'll take your healing wrap in case we need it. Right, on down the stairs, follow the path. Crawford, I haven't partaken in the herb for at least 20 years, couldn't mix it with the grain. Just the bare necessities of life. There we go. They are the younglings of Conan. Right, watch out for the cobras around here. Get you. And then there's that. Big lizard dudes. Oh, cobras are coming. Take them out. Here it comes. Right, go get it. So Scorpion War is doing a decent job. It's doing enough of a job you'll be able to survive. It's just you're going to use a lot more water because it takes you to very hot. So the ice is just enough to bring your temperature down to stop you getting very hot. He's got fur on him. Where's he got fur from? I'll take out the brute. I'll run out of stamina. Ouch. Oh. More cobras. Oh. I wasn't interesting enough for him then. Oh, he's stacks of... Right, they're down. No thank you. No thank you. Right, we need to do a jump. And jump. It's the bearded lizard. He pulled out a brownie. Oh, it's Brownie's fur he's got. Oh, wait a minute. That's the... Back over here. If we go down this way, this is the Trip Monument. Over the... not the Trip Monument, sorry. The... Oh. Brain fade. Brain fade. What's his name? Yeah, not you, Trip, sorry. There we go. Oh, there's multiple of these things. It would be good for XP if we weren't already max level. Another 2. Yeah, thick 44, sorry, yeah. How could I forget? There he goes, doing his 360. This is the location that we were just talking about that Thick tried to do the jump and failed the jump. Missed it. So after he sadly died, they put up this little monument to him. Here lies Thick, the human man warrior. With axe and skillet he welcomed all to his symphony and feast. A steadfast father, a hardened force. He leapt chasm with unnatural confidence. He fell with more. Oh yeah, he tried to do that jump and failed miserably. That one across there. Wasn't able to make it. If you could do an ice bridge, you could get an ice bridge straight across there. Anything in that chest? Oh, more paddings, more water-filled flasks, more dragon powder. Some nice stuff. Okay, right, so let's head back and go the proper way. Mom says, I do think the graphics in the volcano are nice. They are indeed, yep. It's a really cool, especially these sort of buildings with the blue glowings, because it's moving, it's animated. Going through it, the obsidian buildings, awesome. Right, there's another cobra. There's another cobra. Off you. Off you. Stop them poisoning me. Take another piece of ice. Slow fall would also be a good spell for getting across. Yeah, that would work. That would work. And there's a double jump. Yeah, if you put a whole pile of points into agility. Attributes, agility is at the end. Yeah. Extended leap. Jump while in the air to do a second jump. So you put 20 points in agility, you could have that extended double jump. Jump. Troy says, I think spells are forbidden on the ledge. 6 would know better. Oh, of course. When sorcery came out, they banned you from using a lot of spells inside dungeons, which are just absolutely ridiculous. But you can use slow fall. Like, I've used slow fall in the Dagon dungeon to get down the broken mine shaft, and I've also used it in the Black Keep. So you can jump from the top area. Once you've completed the Kinscourge, you can get all the way down the bottom without hurting yourself. So hopefully you'll be allowed to use it in here. Almost out of water again. Drink, drink. Take that one out. The sheriff says extended leap is really underestimated. Very useful perk. Yeah, it's just that you have to put 20 points into agility to get it. So a very specific build in order to get it. Gamer says, yeah, I'm using double jump on Sipta on Friday stream. I noticed that. Six, the Dementus Master. Right, around we go, and then down here we've got the first sort of mini boss to defeat in order to open the doors. Although he's one of the easiest bosses in the game. And he's got less health than that mini boss had round it with all the little minions. I think you can spells in certain places though. Roy, loved your Dune Awakening preview. The game looks like a lot of fun. Excited for release. Me too, Roy, and welcome to the stream. Spiced pork, spiced food, just what you need. Fiery hot sea feast, lasting feast. Oh, that's quite useful. That's the encumbrance one. Yeah, it gives you extra 45 carry capacity. I'm not bothered with the rest. Right, followers can be a little bit dodgy getting up on this edge. So let's see. There we go. He's up. I'll take that. Take that. take that. I don't want anything else. In we go. We want to go to the right. No, straight past me. Hope they do something about the combat in June. It didn't feel as fluid as Conan. So they are saying they're working on that. The range combat is fine, it's just the melee combat that's a bit janky, and they have said that they are working on that. Whether that'll be completed by the time it's released, we don't know yet, but it's always something they could tweak. I mean, how many times has combat been tweaked in Conan? Where did that... There was an archer standing here. Wandered away. Oh, there he is. There he is. That's the guy I'm looking for. Oh, he's a one skull. He's got 3,700. Yuxa of the Blood. Teddy Trent, good evening. Good to see you. Can't beat a full English with a pint or two first thing on a Sunday morning. Yes, you can. A full Scottish. Like an English, only better. Because it's got haggis in it. And tatty scones. Yeah, it was fun to finally do the purge with a twist, chaos, explosions, and lots of fun to be had by all. Yeah, it's just a shame that you haven't got the commands on the PlayStation to be able to call it back in again to do a second one. But yeah, it was good fun on Friday. Game Labs' stream. Doing purges inside the Maelstrom. Take you in. So with those three guys on him at once, he's still only down to 98 health, so the humans outside are doing far more damage than these guys are. How do you say? Fair play, I'll give you that. Can't beat a bit of haggis. Have you had a tatty scone? How do you? Or a potato scone? Fried potato scone. So on an English breakfast you would get fried bread traditionally, whereas in a Scottish breakfast you get a fried tatty scone. There we go. Right, done. Right, last leg now. Down the hill. Game Lad said, "Oh, here we're talking about food now. Now I'm hungry." Oh, you missed the chat earlier on, Game Lads, where we were talking about Popeyes and Wendy's and various other chicken places. We're making everybody hungry. Right, the other jump here. So we've come down onto this bottom ledge. We sort of line it up, hold shift and jump. There we go. And take out the cobra. Haggis rocks, but a full English is better. But no, Tommy, they suck. You're wrong there, Bandy B. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but you're wrong. Teddy Trent, what is haggis? So haggis is the sort of Scottish national dish. If I was to describe it to you, you would think it's absolutely disgusting. But it's a kind of it's a sausage kind of pudding. Right, dude's not there, so we run in, then we run away again. with oats and chopped up bits of offal and everything. It was traditionally cooked inside a sheep's stomach, but now it's just in a I don't know, some sort of plastic coating now to hold it together while you cook it. Right, that should be enough. But yeah, haggis and black pudding, kind of similar. Haggis is offal with spices in it, and black pudding is would be blood sausage, is what you would call it in this game. Haggis with a whiskey sauce is fantastic indeed. Go for Game Labs. Drink hard liquor in large quantity. It suppresses the appetite. I just never had a tatty scone. Oh well, there you go. Need something to look forward to. A full Canadian lumberjack is a great breakfast, says the loneliest potato. My go-to breakfast: ham, eggs, and a chili wrap. A chili wrap for breakfast. Sheepskin stuffed with meat. Yeah, so they're not sheepskin anymore. There we go. He's on his throne now. Stuffed with meat, barley, and spices. Yes. It's one of these things that if you hear what it's made of, you would think it's absolutely disgusting, but if you taste it, you'll realise it's amazing. That bug might as well be an official part of the game by now. Yeah, it is. I just find it amazing that since this is part of the actual quest of the game, in order to complete your keystone and get off the island, the actual quest of the game, you have to defeat this guy to get the shining trapezahedron, and it's bugged, and it has always been bugged. It's been bugged since the first time I ever came here. It's been bugged. I arrived here, fought these guys, nothing happened, couldn't work out what was going on. Had to Google it to find out that, oh, it's a bug on single player. It seems to work okay on servers. And like one method is to go into admin mode and go into God mode and something or other, but the easiest way is just run back down the hill and come back again, and it should have appeared. Wow, did he just AoE all of them at once? Boom. Let's just top up. Oh, out of stamina. I love how it goes into like slow-mo mode when you do that. Take you out, take you out. Right. The barrier has dropped. There's 2 more left to do. Go for that one. Oh, it disappeared. Oh no! You have to actually hit him to kill him in order for the Explore the Well of Skellos to do, and he just dropped dead. We didn't get here quick enough. So that's another bug. You have to actually kill him yourself. You have to get a hit in on him for it to go register that you've done it and explored the Well of Skellos. And he just keeled over and died. So we've got the key, we've got the shining trapezahedron, a dictionary, some cooked pork feast, no, some healing, no, don't want any of that. But this time I did bring skeleton keys with me. So if we go around here, where's the tablet? There's the tablet. That learns all the obsidian stuff. We'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that. Don't want any of the rest. If the sound of haggis doesn't sound good to you, then smash the like button. It should help. Thank you, Game Labs. But of course, if you're smashing that like button, smash it gently. Mesker, I got it from him on a single player just last month. I had no idea there was a bug. Yekarob love Five Guys burgers. Has anyone tried Five Guys? I haven't tried Five. There is a Five Guys in, or a couple of Five Guys in where I stay, but I've never actually tried it. I might have quoted that wrong. It's been a while since I saw Highlander. Sheepskin stuffed with meat and bar. Oh, you got it from Highlander. Okay, yeah. But that's essentially what it is. We tend in the modern world they don't use sheepskin stomachs anymore. Ship's stomachs anymore. It's a synthetic version of it. Right, we'll take more paddings. Hardened leather. Come here. Hold on to this for me. Hold on to that. Right, these are the legendaries. Only 2 legendaries. I remembered there was 4, but never mind. I'll take that and that. May as well take the silver bars as well for more transportary stones. No thank you. Star metal bars, yes. Yes, yes. Lance cores, no thank you. Right, carry that. Carry, oh no. Oh, he's down to 41, so he's went through more than half of his food. Carry that. And that, and that. Okay, right, let's see what we get in the legendaries. We got a Reaver's Axe. Not too bad. And Battle Axe of the Berserker. Okay, I suppose. Yeah, Reaver's Axe is okay. Okay, right. Let's get out of here. Let me see. Actually, the nearest one is 30 minutes away, says Outdo. Yekarob says, I usually get a cheese, grilled onion and A1 sauce on my burger. Nice. Hot dogs are good also. A1 sauce, the most British sauce of all time. Back to think about it, the devs need to fix that. You would think they would, yes. Admin him in. I can't be bothered. I'll do it again. I'll do it again offline. I have to go and look up what he's called and whatnot. Oh, in fact, it's the Degenerate, is it? Right, let's see if we can. Oh, I'm out of water. F, and take some food. Let's go into admin mode. Cheat panel, spawn NPC, degen. He's not called the Degenerate. Well of Skellos, no, it's not them. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's called. So instead of going off and look it up, I'll sort that out offline. The banana shakes are awesome too. I'm assuming we're still speaking about Five Guys. He disconnected from the server. Eye of the Watcher. Five Guys are expensive. They are indeed, yes. Most of these sort of gourmet burger places are really expensive, but usually they're really nice. Crowford, I might actually try haggis if it comes without the stomach. It doesn't come with the stomach anymore. The stomach was just purely for cooking it in it, so it's now in like a clear plastic tube. A bit like sausages. I mean, traditionally sausages would have been inside a sheep's intestine, but that's now inside a synthetic skin now. Let's heal up. We have a revelation. Anger remembered his keys. Yeah, I actually remembered it when I was online setting up the shellfish traps to make his to catch his shellfish. I actually remembered this morning, went and put them in my inventory at the time, so that they would be here, and when it got to the final time I would remember. Right, so this is one of the other hardest parts of the game, because there's what, 4 humans down there, as well as a Serpent Man boss. Yeah, so you can just skip it and go up the stairs, or you can kill them. I don't think there's any point in killing them. He'll be able to survive it, because he did that 6 or 8 of them before. It'll be these guys here have respawned. I wish obsidian was available earlier, since it was the pinnacle of Stone Age technology. Yeah, that's probably the most annoying thing, is that you come here to learn obsidian, and you have to go into that furnace there in order to make composite obsidian. But by the time you're high enough level to get up here and do this successfully, you don't need obsidian anymore. So that's is it called the Volcanic Forge, that place there. It's the only place you can turn obsidian plus steel into composite obsidian bars for making obsidian tools and weapons. And you learn it from that tablet behind the boss there, and then you can come around here and start actually crafting it. Once you've learned it, you can come in to craft more. But by the time you get here, you're already moved on to a higher tier already, so not really a thing. Great fun in the Freya quest. Yeah, if you're on the Freya quest, you meet her just outside there. She's standing just to the right there. But there is no humans down at the forge. You can go straight down to the forge without having to fight anybody. And you just have to fight her demons. Carpetman, boss, priest, if I found the right one. The bigger place. This is where you died 3 times, right in front of the forge with those 5 guys. Okay, in that case, we're going to try it out with the bear. It is tough because they do hit like trucks, and you've got 4 of them at the same time. So let's see if we can do it. Let's go over at the side and see if we can pull just 1 or 2 at it. Let's see what comes. Nope, they're all coming. I have to be super careful that I don't get hit with our AoE like that guy. So the bear's down to 54%. But we did it. Big, get yourself a greater bear. They are just so awesome. For those who haven't seen it, so this is just a greater bear. Standard, get a bear cub, turn it into a greater bear. It's max level. As you can see, we've got the 20 points in authority to give us well trained, so he gets plus 20 to all stats. So he's got 8,929 HP. He has 1,580 armor, which is probably more than like if you've got a Delincia or a Berserker or whatever in a full set of epic armor, that's probably higher than that. So got loads of damage reduction, and he's got so much strength that he's doing a ton of damage as well, and he's quite quick. A lot of the pets we find that are doing damage, they're quite a slow. He's got a much faster attack pattern, so he's doing well. Right, we'll need to get him healed up because we need to go. There'll be people to fight on the outside, so let's give him one of them. Use that. Healed up. We've got a stack of them here, or we could even give him some of the good stuff. Use that. Oh. And use one more, and then I'll put that on there. Take some more ice. Okay, what are you now? 84%. You're good. Where do I find a T4? Says Yakarov. A T4 what? Your journey is not complete for some reason. Yeah, the journey didn't complete because I didn't get a hit on the boss. You have to actually hit the boss. I don't think you have to be the one that kills him, but you have to at least get a hit on him, and he just falls over and dies. If you don't get to him quickly enough, he just falls over and dies, so therefore you don't get the journey step complete. So I'll need to come back and do that again, but I can do that off camera. Right, these are the guys who want to fight again, so I've got another bunch of these guys to fight. Oh, we managed to just pull two of them this time though. Oh no, here comes the rest. That one down. That's that one down. He's back down to 66% again. Right, is there one more? There is one more. It's just so annoying. You've got to fight them on the way in, and then you've got to fight them on the way out again. And even more annoying, once you go through here, you've got to have to fight more. Right, we need to get you healed up again. Let's give you a... Does wraps work? Let's see. Where do you find a T4? An arch priest is tier 3. It goes from priest, then high, then arch, then named. Randomly everywhere, says Audu. You can find a set named priests in Sepamaru. They seem to spawn quite often in Sepamaru in the temple quarter. You need to keep killing the 3/4 till one spawns. Audu Yakarov Audu has a video on that. There we go. We beg or die. Amazing. I will. There we go. Nicely done. Thank you. You can't remember things on that kind of booze. Maybe if we hang out, I'll just limit how much herb you inhale in the second-hand smoke department. Hope you're wrapping the potion in cheese to get Brownie to eat it. Yeah, or a bit of ham. Give him a tablet wrapped in a bit of ham. In other words, shoot him with your bow while your thrall pet kills the two mobs. You can get armor to about 1600 with a shield right crafting armor and bulked plating. That is the thing that you obviously you can't put any bulked plating or any other mods on a pet. But the fact he's up at 1580 without any modification to his armor or weapons or whatever is just incredible. We've tried a lot of different greater pets in this playthrough series, and he's by far the best. By far. Is there a difference between bulk plating and master plating? There is. I can't remember the stats, but also one of them is like really heavy. So you can only... I think bulk plating is really heavy, makes the armor really heavy, so you can only really put that on your thralls. And then you put the master on you. I think that's the right way around. Yanni has survived another trip on the beast. Nice. How is Yanni Pankard? How is his motorbike? Good to see you here. It was glorious, he says. Great. Right, he's back to max health again. Let's go through. Alright, let's go straight ahead. The annoying thing... There we go, we've pulled... Just one? Two. We've just pulled two. The annoying thing is when you come out of that... whatever that portal is, it puts you at 180 degrees the wrong side from the path that we came down on. So you can work your way around there, but you'll have all these guys to fight. So you can go round the outside if you're careful enough. Of course, when you're climbing, your shield isn't out, so you get hot. Work your way around here. What's this? Oh. An obsidian rock nose. This is golden lotus. Who was asking about lotus earlier on? What kind of lotus was you looking for? So golden lotus is what's in the volcano. Alright, we've got to work our way around. We've got to take another bite to eat. Keeping away from the people. There's one of the rock slide bosses, but this is not the one that we came and fought on the way down. Was it golden lotus that people were looking for? There we go. So outside the well, anywhere in the volcano really. The other way I come into the volcano, if I'm looking for obsidian... Oh, let me see. I can't remember exactly where it is, but I think if you go... That's the Dragon's Mouth. If you go up this way and up this way, there is a path. Maybe that is it there? And it's called the Hidden Path. So you can head to Dragon's Mouth, but hang a right and make your way over here, and you can get into the volcano, the edge of the volcano there, and there's a whole bunch of obsidian nodes and golden lotus, and there's like the odd rock nose, but there's not really any bad guys to fight. But there we go, that's golden lotus. Right, if we keep going, right, that's the path, there we go. So this is the dude that we fought on the way in. We went round the outside. Of course, if you go in and climb all the way up to the top, you'll get the Serpent Men weapons and tools recipe. The tablet up there. Right, let's get out of here. Ice Giant is probably on par with Brownie. The Ice Giant? The Yeti, you mean? Come on, let's one more bit of ice. Let's get up here. Grisnack, Ice Giant and Greater Rocknose don't do as much damage, but better at crowd control. Yeah, so the Ice Giant? Do you mean the? Oh, what's it called? The big blue dudes. Frost Giant, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, so damage-wise, they were really poor, really slow. They were probably okay as far as... I don't even think they were as good armor-wise, so their damage reduction wasn't that great. But really slow on attacks and didn't do nearly as much damage. Okay, they were okay, just not as good as Brownie. After 160 people in restaurant, I finished early today so I can ride my bike. He's a biker as well, so he understands. Oh, that's good. I used to work for an oil tool company, and the managing director of that company was also a biker. So on a, well, I'm now extremely cold. Oh, let's put that shield away and get my normal shield back. I'm probably still cooling down from the ice that I ate. Right, let's go and teleport. Yeah, so if it was a nice sunny day in the afternoon, he would just close the office at lunchtime and tell everybody to go home so that he could go and eat his bike and we could go out on our bikes too. Right, Transportary Stone, Ignite, Craft. There we go. Right, what is this, dragon or dragons? It's dragon. So let's rename this one. Dragon Mouth. Right, let's see. Pyramid Base, let's go. Right, here we go. We're back. We're very tainted. This guy is what we're talking about, the Frost Giant. So, Brownie, great job. Let's take you in and empty all the stuff off you. The heavy parts are armor paddings. Let's take that, 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 and that. And let's do Q. Put all the same stuff in there. Let's put our shield back in there and our weapons that we picked up. Let's drop off that in there. Let's grab 2 purple lotus orbs. Let's Q in there, Q in there, Q in there, Q in there. Let's get rid of most of that stuff and put the shining trapezahedron in here with our other artifact pieces. Take that, that, and that. Drop them in there. Okay, and let's go and get ourselves a couple of dancers from Sepamaru. In fact, yeah, let's do that. We'll get cleansed on the way. Where's Robert? Robert? Here he goes. Let's go. What time is it? It's 11 minutes to 10, so we've got a short period to go and grab ourselves a dancer. Shocking you can build so close to Dragon now, so many could just block the route. Yeah, well you can't get much closer than that. I've built there before, but yeah, there is a whole area outside the entrance to Dragonmouth that you can't build it. So where I was probably the limit. So this is always a great place to get dancers because we've got 3 guaranteed dancers, and I think they're all dancer 3s as well. Right, let's try not hit anybody on the way in. Of course, purges is another way of getting good dancers. We'll just let you stand guard there. We'll put... I didn't pick up the orbs. What a muppet. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do a hit and run. Right, there should be a dancer here. There is indeed. Let's do that and that. 6. Right, we're going to go hit, and we're going to go 6. E. E. Oh no, no, and I'm stuck. And I'm stuck. That didn't go well, did it? I got stuck, couldn't get out, and the bear has come in and killed everything. Oops. In fact, oh no, are you unconscious or are you? No, they're dead. They are dead. That's why using purple lotus orbs is better. Right, let's get out of here. Doop 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 doop. Yeah, always 3 dancers. Good to know. There's an island, a dancer called the Isle of Unsightly Women across from the Witch Queen. There is all the way over. It's one of these here. I can never remember which one it is. It's right on the edge of the green fence. And it's got a bunch of dancers on it as well. Right, let's go back and get our orbs. Near when the bandit parts of town. There's one that has a chance up for a named one. Near. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I have it. We don't need a named one. Any of them will do. I don't think the level of dancer makes any difference to how much it cleanses. It's all about surviving in a fight and stuff like that. To the left of the entrance there are 3 dancers where a named can spawn. Game Lab's great stream, Anger, very entertaining as always. Off to start planning for Friday. Haven't even told the crew yet. Ooh. Interesting. Thanks, Game Labs. Look forward to Friday then. More entertainment shenanigans from the crazy crew. Right, let's try that again. 2. Grab. Take. Put them on my bar. Let's go. Robert, let's go. No one else will attack there either. Cool. Maybe it decorrupts faster with a higher tier. I don't think it does. I think I've tried that. I don't think it does. And you've always got you've got that tainted effect when you first teleport. You can't actually do any cleansing or very limited cleansing for the first I think is it 2 minutes after you've taken the Transportary Stone? And then once that's worn off, it'll go down pretty quickly. Right, let's go and get one of these, and we'll get them properly this time. The plan before was to knock it out, get it on the rope and run while it was still quick enough before we got attacked, but we got stuck. Right, in here we should have a 3, a 3, and a 3. So there we go. So 1 should do it. Yeah, thanks Game Labs. Enjoy. And they've all went down. Right, let's just grab you. And head back to base. Run over that scorpion. Where'd it go? Lost it. Yeah, the 3 dancers all went down in my game labs. Sorry, how do? Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Jumping off rocks is not clever. Conan didn't care at all. No, that is one of the weird things about Sepamaru is that you can knock these guys down and then drag them through the town on a rope, and nobody's bothered. If you attack them, they'll obviously, like you saw when I attacked that first dancer, they will come and aggro on you. But then once you've got it down, you can just drag somebody on a rope through. Oh, there's a berserker in there. There we go. Play. Right. That'll go. That'll get sorted out, and then we'll get them up to the Dragon's Mouth Transportary Stone, and we'll station them up there for cleansing when we get there. But I think we're 3 minutes to 10. I think that's going to do it for today. So, Brownie, you did a fantastic job. I wasn't sure. That was the first real proper test that we've had. We've had various tests as we took him through, starting with the dregs and working our way through. He's done the Black Keep. That was one I thought might be a problem, but yeah, to survive those humans up at the volcano tells you everything you need to know about a greater bear. Absolutely fantastic. So that's going to do it for today. I may as well go inside so I can get at least cleansed of this corruption while I'm speaking to you. There we go. Dancer 2's got to clear us up. Yeah, so thank you everybody. Didn't have to buy them, did I? No. I have the Watcher. Conan just watches, yes. He's a voyeur. Must be a usual concurrence, yes. I'll start watching from the beginning since I came an hour and a half late. No problem, Yanni. You just have to kind of leave it to render for a while. It's pretty low res when it initially goes on YouTube, but it'll soon sort it out. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us on the stream tonight. Thanks for everybody in chat. It's always great to this is the point of the stream, is to chat with you guys instead of just answering comments in the videos. So it's good to see you all. So thanks everybody for coming. Thanks everybody for chatting. Thanks all those people lurking in the background as well. It's always good to have you here. Have a great what's left of your weekend. Have a fantastic week going forward, and hopefully we'll see you back here next Sunday for some more fun and games. Okay, thanks everybody. Good night.